Alright, this is MTG Next Door. This is Doc. We're going to talk about two science topics before I crack this pack. So, science topic number one, COVID-19, exceedingly prevalent right now. In the great state of Georgia today, there were 4,400 new cases and 71 Georgians died just in the last 24 hours. In the last 3 weeks, so that is basically 2 weeks of July plus 1 week of August, 1,000 Georgians have died of COVID-19. Now, yearly, on or about 2,000 Georgians die in auto accidents on the roads. Now, anybody who knows Georgia drivers knows that we are some of the worst drivers in the country and some of the most dangerous. So when you think that only 2,000 of us die on the roads, but yet 1,000 have died of COVID in the last 3 weeks, that provides perspective. So it's dangerous. Y'all be safe. Number two science topic, dopamine. Animals like stimulation. Animals like new things. When they get to see or do new things, it releases dopamine. So, could I have just gone and purchased all the reprints I wanted? Yes, but when I looked at the list for Double Masters, pretty much all the uncommons on upward cards I did not have and thought I pretty well wanted, and many of the commons were ones I didn't have as well either. So I decided I was going to get 3 packs of Double Masters, and I got 2 other packs of something else and something to trade to Stitch because he sent me one of his extra triomes. So let's see how this works. So we've got a pack here. I see Fabrique au États-Unis, so this is clearly American made. As Stitch would say, it is a tight fit. These are 15 card booster packs. So these are kind of like the word I'm looking for is the collector boosters, I guess. So let's see what we get here. I have no idea what order this is going to go. So we've got a silly token to start off with. All right, I guess they're going to start this way. Yep, here we are. We're going to go with commons. Rapacious Dragon flying. When Rapacious Dragon enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. Alright, not bad. I think this is a reprint from Core 2020. Silumgar Scavenger, Flying Exploit. It is a 2/3 zombie bird. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Silumgar Scavenger. It gains haste until end of turn if it exploited that creature. That's actually not too bad. I do not have this card. I don't know. That might find a way into my Liliana Oathbreaker deck. Let's see. Death Hood Cobra. There's a lot of marauding in this. 1 in a green, 2/2 snake. 1 in a green, Death Hood Cobra gains reach. 1 in a green, Death Hood Cobra gains death touch until end of turn. For all your snakes. Snake decks. Alright. Golem Skin Gauntlets. 1 for an equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each equipment attached to it. Alright. You can equip it for 2. Not terrible. Steel Sabotage. Choose 1. Counter target artifact spell. Return target artifact to its owner's hand. As much as I love counter spells, I don't think this is going to be going into any decks. Iron League Steed. 4 for a 2/2 artifact creature construct. Haste and Fabricate 1. That's an interesting looking one. Cathodion. Artifact 3 for an artifact creature construct. When Cathodion dies, add 3 colorless. Alabaster Mage. 1 and a white for a 2/1 human wizard. 1 and a white, target creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. That one's not terrible. Thopter Engineer. I've already got one of these. 2 in a red for a 1/3 human artificer. When Thopter Engineer enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Artifact creatures you control have haste, which is not bad. Haste is a good one. Oh, that's a good one. I did not have this card. I wanted to get this. Is it charm? So blue-red, choose one. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. Is it charm? Deals 2 damage to target creature, or draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. That's a counter spell all the time. Alright, Esperzoa. 2 and a blue for an artifact creature jellyfish. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, return an artifact you control to its owner's hand. I am not sure. I'm not really thinking that's good. I think that's probably draft. Anyway. Okay, so this is our first rare, I guess. We have an Inkwell Leviathan, Island Trample Shroud. I'd be much more excited about this if this wasn't in a Commander set 3 years ago and I already had one. Looks like they kind of changed the formatting on it. It looks pretty good. All right, so the next one is going to be also a rare. Oh, Reese the Redeem. So hybrid white green. Everybody in my play group knows this because Mr. A runs the wickedest Reese the Redeem decks. He actually, like, from time to time will just remake them with a completely different slant, and they are always very competitive. But there are still a lot of cards here, so let's see what else we got. So it looks like we've got a foil common. Salivating Gremlins, 2 and a red. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Salivating Gremlins get +2/+0 and gain trample until end of turn. See, we've got a foil uncommon, an Esperzoa. Well, that's a real bummer. And we have a foil token. Ooh, well, actually it's not a foil. I have a Merit Lage token. That would be much cooler if I'd pulled Dark Depths. So Reese is pretty good. I think the Inkwell Leviathan probably is not going to go for much. The foils were ones I didn't really get. I think out of all of these, I think Thopter Engineer is about the only card I didn't have, so not bad. I think a couple of these will go on a deck. I'm going to open these slowly because I need new stimulation, and more importantly, I've got a deck to prep for Monday night.